thing that is most interesting to me about the Amy Cooper video in the park is that Amy Cooper inflects her voice when she says that she's going to tell the police an African American man.
Oh yeah, she knows exactly what she's saying.
She knows what she's doing.
Well.
Exactly. And so one of the, and it's an odd coincidence, and I don't believe in coincidence, that happened right at the same time, right? Just within hours of George Floyd's death. Yeah. Amy Cooper wanted Christian Cooper to be George Floyd because we know that throughout history, white women have always had the voice to police and to the white community to be able to take down black men. And so white people in this moment, for I won't say the first time, but in a unique way, don't want to be those.
No, and there's some merit to shame. Okay, It may not change your heart right away, but it definitely makes you not want to be associated.
Yeah.
So let the shame rule. I like that. It gets us somewhere. The knowledge that Amy Cooper used as the very power that she wielded, and how often we see this in the workplace.
Absolutely. Like, I'm so triggered now that you just said
See?
that. I have worked with so many Amy Coopers in my life, and or Leah Michelle's, as we've seen happening on Twitter with Leah Michelle from Glee, when there's some black women who have come out saying, like, you made my life hell at work, and you made me question leaving this industry, not just this job, but this industry, with the ways that you treated me. But here you are talking about Black Lives Matter and all of this. I have worked with so many Amy Cooper, Leah Michelle, and like, it has been traumatic to me. And like, in the most recent one of those situations, I left the job because I didn't want to deal with it anymore.
Yeah.
And I didn't have it within me anymore to continue to let things happen in the way that they were, in a way that I knew would not change there. And I also knew that I wasn't going to sacrifice myself for the sake of making said person better, right? Like, I didn't want my name attached to that person. And I know. Yeah, but white women know what they're doing, and Amy Cooper can deny it or not, but like, just the little inflection in her voice when she says an African American man,
and she says it twice,
and she's exactly, and then when she gets on the phone, she is screaming for her life by the third time she says it, as if he is attacking her.
Yeah.
And on our show, we talked about, like, the way that we know white women know what they're doing is because imagine he had not been recording that. Imagine the police had shown up and she had continued to approach him, and she is the one that is coming closer to him, right? Assailing him. But the police show up and you hear her on the 911 call screaming, and you see this big, tall, very handsome black man standing there, right? And who is the person that is going to be the one that is that's going to be in trouble with the police, right? Who's the person that's going to be in danger when she is the one that is clearly lying on video?
Well, listen, I'm seeing white women use their privilege for the good in these protests.
Yeah.
So there's a video of a young black man, and he's with this young white girl, and the police are coming their way. This is at a protest in one of the cities, and he immediately does what protesters are trained to do: put your hands up, fall on your knees, and just be still. And she automatically, because she's trained to do this, got in front of her black male friend, between him and the police. And you know, they aren't as aggressive when that happens.
Absolutely.
And on TikTok, I saw a woman actually explain it. She's like, this is the way you need to dress if you go protest. Don't wear the black jacket and the black and all this. She said, this is the time to wear your pearls. This is the time to dress like you're going in for a job interview, because the person who's not going to get hurt in this situation is you. And then you stand in front of your black friend. And I was like, see, they know.
The Culture Soup Podcast is a production of No Size Communication, LLC.